the best way to charge the battery is at 2 amp rating.
Trickle charge.
Trickle charge. Okay. The slower you charge the battery, the better it is for the battery life. Why? What's wrong with putting on 40 amps?
Getting too many amps too quick.
Exactly. It's getting too many amps too quick, and inside the battery it's got plates, and those plates have lead attached to them. Okay. That lead will just give off because you're going to heat it up by putting too many amps at one time. For that, you need a power supply, extension cord, or a drop light works for this just fine. Okay. You plug that bad boy in, and make sure that everything's on off position. See, I had it on position. Okay. You select your rating, and it turns on automatically. And when it turns on, you do not want these two to be touching each other. Okay. And let me show you what's the best way to put these away. Okay. I told you about make sure the cables are not wrapped up. This wasn't the right way the cable should be. Okay. You wrap them up around here or so, and then clamp them down right there. And the same thing with then you can wrap up the electrical cord around it. Easy enough. You guys see it? Right knob is the timer, and the left knob is basically the amp rating. How many amps you want the battery to charge at? What rate do you want the battery to charge at? What do I mean by amp rating?
How fast?
How fast do you want that battery to get back to 12.6 volts? Okay, that's the ideal voltage. Not average. That's the ideal voltage that we look for. But you'll find out either you'll find a battery a little above 12.6 or below 12.6. You'll hardly ever find a battery that's going to be 12.6. But in theory, that's what we say, 12.6 volts. The reason for that, how many cells do we have in a battery? How many different packs of little batteries do we have in one battery?
6.
Sections. 6. Okay? 12.6 divided by 6 is what?
2.1.
2.1. Okay? 2.1. This is not algebra. This is basic arithmetic, which is not a problem. I make a lot of mistakes. Okay? That's why you're in school. Okay. So, if you look, there is, I'm going to start off with 12 volts, 2 amps. Okay? It's going to charge at 2 amp rate. 12 volts, 10 amps. 12 volts, 40 amps. 12 volts, 200 amps. And as well as says engine start. What does that mean? If you have a completely dead battery, all you're trying to do is jump the battery. Okay? You can put that on. Okay? Then put these on, but I think it'll make just good of a connection. Okay. Red, positive. There's a plus on the battery. There's a plus here and a minus. That means that's a positive and a negative. Okay? Basic stuff, but it can get you sometimes. Okay. After you attach it, basically what you do, okay, you put this, before you even start anything, put it on 2 amps, 12 volts, and timer, however long you want to set this timer to. Let's say on syllabus I say 30 minutes, right? Okay, I didn't say, but I told you guys last night, 30 minutes. Put it on 30 minutes. This thing's on. If you can focus in here. You see the needle, okay, amp needle, the gauge move just slightly as you turn this. See? That's about 2 amps. See that? Okay. Let me put it on 10 amps. Let's see what it does. See? See how much it jumps compared to 2 amps? Okay, this is 2 amps. Okay? This is 10 amps. And then this is 40 amps.
You gonna buy me a new battery?
Okay, see that? This is 40 amps, which jumps up really high. We don't want to do that for too long. We'll leave it on 2 amps, 30 minutes. And before you, when you do this yourself, before you do this, okay, he's going to lose all the radio stations. You would write down the radio stations, right? Memory. Remember, you get points for that. There's a section in your syllabus that talks to you about that. Okay?
Did we write all the radio stations down?
What?
Remember all the radio stations?
Just write them down under repair order. So you
102, 3, 1.
program
Put it on here though, right?
93, 1.
program them back in. What's that?
No,
No.
You have to do it on
We have turning in.
all three FMs, FM1, FM2,
I
and
don't
FM3.
care. I don't.